boys and girls, it's Dr. Tanya. Some of you might have seen me walking through the halls of Anniston, but today I have something very important I want to talk to you about. I want us to talk about coronavirus, and not just anything. 6 tips to be able to keep you and your family safe during this time. Your principals, your teachers, and we care about you so much, and we want you to stay safe and healthy more than anything. So if you will stay tuned with me, and I'm gonna need your help, we're gonna go through those 6 important tips. Now there's other things that we can consider, but we don't have time to go through all those today. We may be later. But right now, I need your help, and I think I might just look for 2 more people that might be able to help us as well. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's learn how to stay safe. Bailey, Benjamin!
Yes?
Come on down for a second. I can use your help.
Okay.
Okay, boys and girls, look who I found.
Hi! We're the Hendersons. I'm Bailey. This is my mom, Miss Tanya or Miss Henderson, and then here's Benjamin. Sup?
And what are we going to talk about today?
We're going to teach you 6 tips on how to stay safe.
That's right. And tip number 1 is hand washing. So we're going to go and wash our hands, and we're going to try to figure out who's doing it right and who's doing it wrong. Stay tuned. So if you guessed that Bailey was the one who washed her hands correctly, then guess what? You're right. In order to reduce the spread of coronavirus, we have to practice good hand washing. So how do we do that? Well, first, we run warm water, and then we wet our hands. Third, we put lots of soap on our hands and we rub on the top and the bottom and in between our fingers for at least 20 seconds. Now, some of you can sing the happy birthday song or your ABCs.
And the Star Wars National Anthem.
Or the Star Spangled Banner.
I think. Or the Frozen trailer.
Or anything that will get you to 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And then you rinse off your hands and use paper towel or a towel and dry off your hands completely. And that is how you wash your hands appropriately. Bailey's our winner this time, but for tip number 2, we're gonna talk about what do you do when you got a little itch in your nose and you might have to sneeze, or even better, what if you have a cough and you just have to what is the proper way that you cough? Well, we'll see who does it correctly. So that time, if you said that Benjamin did it correctly, then you're right. Whenever you have to cough or sneeze, it's always good to cover your mouth or your nose. If you have a tissue, you want to cover your mouth or your nose with a tissue. But if you don't have the tissue, then you want to do like Benjamin did, and you want to cough or sneeze into your sleeve, where you're covering your mouth and nose as much as you can.
One thing, if you want to do it the fun way, Dad, but cover your mouth with this head.
Very true. That's the super fun way.
Dad,
But what you don't want to do is what you saw Bailey do. What you don't want to do is cough or sneeze into your hand and then touch your book or your crayons or a doorknob or anything, because that helps to spread our germs around. And with the coronavirus, what we're trying to do is stop the spread of our germs. So let's see, I think we have tip number 3 coming up. That's something called social distancing. That's where you keep a safe distance between yourself.
About 6 feet.
Exactly. About 6 feet between yourself and anyone else, someone that you do not live with, like a neighbor or someone at a grocery store or something like that. Now, those that you live with every day, you are around them all the time. But if anyone is ill that you live with, you also want to keep a safe distance, which is at least about 6 feet.
It's like lay my second oldest brother across the floor against me and my brother.
Hey, that sounds like a great idea. Let's do that. The next tip, boys and girls, is about keeping our homes clean. Well, why do you think that's important? Very good. That's a good thought. Well, keeping our homes clean is a way for us to be able to keep all the germs out. And if some germs try to sneak in, we can get rid of them. So what are some ways we can do that? Well, you can pick up your toys, you can take out the garbage, sweep the floor, you can help out in lots of ways around the house. There's also some ways that you can use, like by using a disinfectant. Have you ever heard that word before? Well, our mommies, daddies, grandparents, and relatives will sometimes use a disinfectant like Clorox or Lysol, and that helps to kill a lot of germs. Now, I don't want you using those products by yourself, but if you have a grown-up with you, then it's safe. And you can wipe down your bathroom surfaces or doorknobs and or light switches, and all of those things help us a lot in being able to keep our homes free of any excess germs, especially the nasty corona germ. Boys and girls, our next tip is about staying healthy by eating right. So we're going to look at Bailey and Benjamin and see who is actually choosing the right kind of foods. Well, why is it important to put the right kind of foods in our body? Well, our body needs good nutrients from fruits and vegetables, and if you have vitamins and lots of water, staying away from things like candy or chips or sodas or juice all the time. Now, they're good treats, but staying away from them or limiting them is always a good thing, because those good healthy foods that I just talked about, they help to keep our body strong and our immune system strong. And then we are better to fight off any infection, no matter what it is. All right, boys and girls, we've made it all the way to tip number 6, and you've hung in there with me, and I am so proud of you. And you also helped a good bit too. Well, tip number 6, I think, is so important. It's about staying healthy. So what do I mean by that? Well, there's ways that we can stay healthy. We can go outside and get exercise and get our body moving. So what are some ways you think we can get our bodies moving and get some good exercise? Very good. I like that. Well, also what we can do is things like riding our bike or playing catch, jumping on our trampoline, if we've got skateboards, doing some jumping jacks or other kind of great exercises. And so it's important during this time that we're not just sitting around in front of the television or hanging out playing our video games or even on our cell phones or our parents' cell phones. It's important that we keep our body going, get out and stay active. And so let's look at some ways that Bailey and Benjamin have been staying active during this time. So, boys and girls, we hope that you enjoyed our video, and we hope that you would use some of these tips to help you to stay safe. Benjamin, is there anything else that you would like to share?
I'll let Bailey go first.
All right, Bailey, is there anything else that you would like to share?
It doesn't really have to relate the tips. I just wanted to, well, it kind of does. I just wanted to say stay safe, stay indoors, and if you need food, just hurry up and do stuff, whatever you have to do.
Hurry up and get to the stores and get you some food.
And then get out.
And then get out. All right.
And then spray it with Lysol.
And sanitize anything you bring in the house. Very good. All right, Benjamin, what about you?
Okay. If you touch someone or touch something, you never know if it has germs on it. So don't touch your face. Wash your hands after you're done touching it and done playing with it or something.
Like
If you don't, you never know if it has germs on it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Very true.
you always got to be safe around toys or stuff and drawers and plants.
Good. Sounds good.
They have diseases. Stay away from snakes.
stay.
Even a black mama.
Okay. Those are some extra helpful hints. We hope that you all stay safe and enjoy this time with your family.
Make the best of it, because that's the only
Neil,
time
if
you
you
get
watch
with
this
your mom.
video,
Great.
what's up, Neil?